Hello, and we're here with on MGIS TV, and today we're going to be listening to Isha Patel, who's from grade 6, the current grade 6, read something which is quite crazy, in fact. The biggest nonsense I've ever seen. Nonsense poetry has traditions in various cultures. Even Shukumar from Bengal wrote nonsense verse in Bengali. We have Edward Lear in England who wrote nonsense verse. But I think that her nonsense is even better than all those writers because it's real nonsense. Their nonsense still made a bunch of sense. The rules of this nonsense writing experiment, which we did with grade 5 and 6, was to sort of construct sentences that are grammatically correct, syntactically in place, and use words, and of course words need to make sense. The idea was to not use any gibberish. We had to use words that made sense. Words have to make sense. By virtue of being words, they make sense. Words are sensible units, sounds. Words are sensible sounds. Meaningful sounds, rather, right?
Yeah.
And here we go, because we're going to hear perfect grammar, words that you're all familiar with, but arranged in such a manner that you won't be able to understand a single word. Go for it.
The flying curtains made up of Legos dancing invisibly in the ballroom. Just then the clock striking roses and leaking upon beige blood. Snow White's death reporting on Ahmedabad mirror. Time flying away from the life of vultures. Drinking gibberish from my canvas. The 7 dwarves painting a painting from a picture of a painting. Leonardo da Vinci walking Irish dance bare feet on shattered pillow cotton between the ocean into the corals made up of newspaper cutouts. Gulping pencil lids for pens and committing suicide in Pennsylvania, the state of bagels. Aladdin calling out for the genie into my folder filled with Skittles. Kinder Joy toys smuggling for protein bars from Dubai to Dholapur. Finally Chota Bheem leaving us beloved laddus and focusing mainly on protein bars. Cutleries and kebabs going on prom nights, but was ruined because of a panda finding a needle in a haystack into an ice-cold jacuzzi. The television department banning animals and social animals from chewing out loud. Thus, you see, chewing gums are banned in Singapore. Hitting fingernails with hammers made up of molten in the Paleolithic period to keep their nails in shape. After a few million years, the sun will be firing Earth from the solar system because of scientists using technology for revealing their mysterious identity. A human figure popping out of a phone, teleporting itself to heaven, turning into a bookshelf without books or shelves. Shimmering goodbye and thank you.
That was just amazing, Isha. And, just think of some of the sentences Isha's using. I'm sorry, just think like things like this. Thus, you see, chewing gums are not allowed in Singapore. Hitting fingernails with hammers made up of molten in the Paleolithic period to keep their nails in shape. Guys, this is not just some ordinary nonsense. This is some extraordinary nonsense. And I think if you're watching MGIS TV and just watch Isha Patel read her crazy nonsense, you should try writing some of your own nonsense too. Remember, the rules are what?
So, the individual words you write should make sense, but the sentence formation and the structure should not make sense.
Well, no. I'll modify that. The sentence structure is still there. You're still using, you still have periods. The flying curtains made of Lego dancing invisibly in the ballroom. Full stop. That's a full sentence. There's a verb, but it's arranged, the words are arranged in such a manner to resist sense making. And that's what they did. Now let's see if you can do it too.